Okay, picture this. You walk into a pizza party, and there's one giant pizza for the whole crew. The host says, take as much as you want. What happens? Yep, people will just rush in, pile up their plates, and suddenly the pizza's gone, before the latecomers even get a slice. That, my friend, is a tiny version of economics' most fascinating problems, common poor resources. Hello, my name is Rafael, and today with my partner Uchi, we're going to break down common pool resources with graphs, real-world stories, and few lessons that affect all of us, from fishing in the ocean and the air we breathe in simple terms. So what exactly is a common pool resource? Economists look at it in two different key things when classifying resources. Rivalrous, so if I use more, you get less. And two, excludable, so can we stop people from accessing it? So common pool resources are rivalrous and non-excludable. Basically, when I grab some, there will be less for you, but it's really hard to stop anyone from grabbing it in the first place. Now here's where things get a little bit complicated, So because nobody can easily exclude, people usually have like this mindset, where they like, oh, first come first serve. Oh, I'll take as much as I can. And since our resources are rivalrous, that means it shrinks or disappears for everyone else. Economists call this a strategy of the commons. So basically, each person thinks, oh, if I don't get this fish, someone else will get it, Better grab it now. But if everyone thinks like that, the entire fish population will collapse, So it'll be so little. Individually rational behavior ends up creating like terrible results.
So I will be explaining about the graph. So in the graph, we can see that at the start, we have a constant average yield. That is because the first three boats, they each catch 4 tons. So it's constant. Next up, at the 4th to the 6th boat is decreasing average yield. That's because when there is the 4th boat, they only take up less amount of fish, not 4, but less, which is 3. And the fifth one would have 2, and the 6th one would have 1 ton. So in total, they would have 18. But 18 divided by 6 is not really 4, so it's not really constant, decreasing average yield. After the 6th boat, which is the 7th, 8th, and 9th boat, they reach a section that is called a absolutely decreasing yield. That is because the total amount is decreasing. Alright, so in the graph, we can also see a peak from the graph. That is the maximum sustainable yield. That is the point where things are sustainable. If it goes beyond that, then it's unsustainable. To be sustainable means that it can be used for future generations.
Now, so are some good examples that I found, and they're very easy to understand, to be honest. So, number one is overfishing. So imagine the ocean like a giant buffet, okay? Like, hey, we love buffets, Even I personally love it. And like, each fisher thinks, I better fill my plate before food runs out, Of course, we want to fill our plates, But the problem with that is that the buffet never gets refilled. So there's nothing left but scraps. So yeah, nothing. Second is groundwater. Farmers pump water to grow crops. Individually, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Gotta like line stuff, make them grow. But when everyone does it, the water will just dry up. Every groundwater will like be empty, and entire towns will run off drinking water. And third is clean air. The atmosphere is like the ultimate common pool resource. Like, I mean, it's everywhere. Like, look here, there's everything over here and over there. Yeah, but factories pollute because it's cheap for them, but the cost is shared by everyone is like in form of smog and climate change. So if you see some of the patterns that repeat is basically like individually, yeah, it's good, but like for everyone it's gonna be bad,
Alright, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Me and Rafael really thank you for watching this video, and we hope that you can learn something new from this common pool resource topic, or maybe it can remind you of this common pool resource topic. Again, thank you so much, and goodbye.